reasons. It's pretty trippy. What YouTube and Facebook. Okay, well, let me see. I should have Facebook. I want to monitor this and see if it's actually appearing. This is like it's like a really trippy. It's almost like it's chess. All right, I can see it is actually working. That's cool. That's very cool. I don't know why I do this. And there's a lot of interesting things happening here. This is my place in Second Life where I've been for many years, almost 20. And it's like a game, but I never played computer games. Well, I played pinball, and I played some of the really early stuff. And there was one that's called Space Wars, man. I spent a lot of quarters on that one. And yeah, I remember my childhood friends, man. They got the early ones, the early adopters. They got their game controllers and everything, but I never played with them. But I really admired them because I thought they were so cool to have that stuff. But Second Life is not really like a game. It's more, for me, Second Life is when I really got into it, it was really a place to play with, my skills of modeling in 3D. And all the stuff you see here, I created in Second Life. Let's see something here. Let's see, world, environment. Yeah, there we go. A little bit brighter. Yeah, so now the thing here is why I was inspired to do this. There's two reasons. The first was that I haven't streamed for a long time, and I would like to try more of that. And it's not really that complicated, but if you don't do it every day, you kind of forget how you did it. And I use OBS Studio, and then I use this other thing. It's called Restream. And you can set up a stream with OBS, which means it can record your screen or your camera or anything and broadcast it out there. You can, and with Restream, you can do it to more than one place. For free, it's 2 places. But if you want to pay a little bit, you can do if you do a stream, you could do at exactly the same time. You can do one to Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and all the others, or most of the others. Anyhow, I do too. It's fun. Now, the other interesting thing right now is that Facebook just announced that they are only going to hold live stream videos, this is one, for 30 days. So it used to be it's like unlimited storage, or there was no time limit on it. But now, if you want to, anything you do, the live stream on Facebook, it's gone 30 days, which is, I think it's reasonable. I mean, I don't pay anything for it. And they already, there's the other thing where people do, I forget what it's called, what is it called? The Reels, is that it? The Reels? And those are only 1 day or something. So, 30 days, if you upload a huge live stream of something like what I'm doing right now, as I'm running around my property, that's a lot of storage, man. And for free. All right, this is my church, which I love. I spent a lot of time on this in COVID days. I've been in here before, and that's not actually what I wanted to show. What I wanted to show, we can come back to the church sometime. Let's see if I have it. Is it happening? Oh, maybe it's not happening. Oh, yeah, it's happening. The thing that's really cool is, you see that? You probably can't quite see that. Let's do something here. It's the shadow. So if I let's see here. We go back to environment. And let's go to, sunset might be interesting. No. No. All right, let's see here. I'm going to get to the point of all of this here, the big point of all of this here in a minute. Environment, we'll go for, let's try midday. There we go. There we get this, very cool. If I zoom in here, you can see this shadow. It's pretty cool. Everything has it. It's part of the lighting model, which is really, really amazing. Now, the thing here is that I'm getting all these effects using Second Life. It's normally run with an app, like my desktop app. But this is a brand new thing that they just released, and it's a web-based browser for Second Life. It's a web-based client. And what's amazing is that my computer, I can't do this stuff because my computer is not powerful enough to do like really nice transparent water and have a shadow on my figure and all the objects. I can't do this. So yeah, Second Life, the problem is they're going to put a money, there's going to be a cost for this. But what it means is basically, my computer cannot run this like this. But they can do it like via a browser, really a web browser. They can do it better than what my desktop can do, performance-wise, because I'm using their back end. But in addition to what fees I already pay for real estate in Second Life, I would have to pay for, this increased performance. Now, of course, I could just, if I just bought a better computer, of course, I wouldn't need it. But, yeah, it's interesting. I like it. I like it so far. So, basically the, like the textures and everything and just the visual appearance and everything is better. Of course, you get that shadow thing, which that doesn't really matter that much. But it's really, really, really nice. The performance is good. I mean, walking feels really good. This is my house, by the way. I've worked on this for, 16, 17 years. Yeah. I've done some bits about it. It's really heavenly creation. I could tell you stories about every single part. Now, what's nice is out here now with this, with this web version, what I'm using is I have this really incredible, it's a better lighting model and everything. This is my neighbor, and I know it's a lady, so I can say her, she. And I've always thought that, she's developed her house a lot of times. And I've always felt that, I've always liked to think that even though she changes all the time, I never do. And I like to think that she likes having my place as being part of her landscape. This is my beautiful house over here. Yeah, this is Tao Lodge, man. This is a cool thing. Again, the cool thing what we're doing here is I'm really exploring how to stream, and I'm not even checking it right now, but I will check it. It should be streaming to YouTube and to Facebook. Facebook it'll delete in 30 days, and I think YouTube will keep it. And the second thing here is that I'm using this web model right now. They give this streaming test You had to pay for it. It was like $1 or something, and it was like for 5 hours. And I'm looking at the time remaining. I don't know. I think it shows on the screen what I'm recording here right now, but it's like I got 3 hours and 7 minutes, I think, right now. And I'm amazed, I'm amazed at the rendering quality. I mean, it's better than my computer can do. And I don't have to buy anything. I don't have to increase my computer, buy a new computer, or anything. And yeah, so if the price is reasonable, then I'd certainly be willing to pay, because it's easier than upgrading my computer. This is cool. This light tower, incidentally, was it was put in my right in front of my house a few years ago, and I don't know anything about this guy. He just bought this little piece. As like, my house has been there for like, I don't know, 16, 17 years, and this dude, well, there's more to the story. If you look down there, you see the water down there. You see this is the Linden waterways, and there are private lands, but there are also public lands. And this Linden waterway is, if you have a boat, you can go cruising on it. And this guy, I don't know how the hell, I still don't know how he did it, but he bought this piece of property and built this light tower on it. It's really a beautiful light tower, and it's just been there. And I always, I like to think that part of the reasons he did that is because, I have this beautiful house I built, and it's nice to be next to it. I also think that the same thing is true for this gigantic church next to me. I was there before any of these things were there, and I don't know, I like to think that it's probably crap, but, if you live in a neighborhood and you have somebody, that has a cool place, and then you have a place, and, yeah. It's like, hey, that dude across the way has a cool place, and I like being in that neighborhood, and now I'm going to have a cool place. And maybe that dude thinks, my cool place is just like I think his cool place is. How about that? I think that's even amazing. And yeah, I'm standing up here. I'm standing up here having a lot of fun live streaming. This may or may not even be working, but here I am. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up here. Second Life's so awesome. I'm going to slide over here. Let's go take a look over here. Look at that, man. Look at this church. Incredible. Incredible. Let's go take a look inside. Yeah. This is my neighbor. I don't even know his name, but I know he's... This place used to be a gigantic Jewish temple. It is incredible. And I built my little church next to this place where I live. And it's a little really, mid-America, 1930s, population 20,000 church. And when I did that, this guy built this place. I thought, whoa, man. Before, this was an incredible Jewish temple, which I have images of. So, yeah. He's got the thing going on here. This is next door. My neighbor. He's elaborate. There's a lot of stuff that he does. Maybe someday I'll show more of that. But that guy, I mean, the amount of property that he has, all those places you see over there, that's all his stuff. Pretty crazy. Oh, I can't jump here. He's limited that. That's okay. I'm just going to jump back to my house because this live stream is almost over. And back in the house, let's, what do we got here? Again, this is a browser-based client. And this is brand new. This just happened the last week or so. So back in my little lair, This was a refreshment course on how to stream, which I'd kind of forgotten about. I'd like to do that more. It's one of those things where, you're out there with the lone mic, but the technology of it is pretty cool to me. Using OBS Studio and Restream, using two streams. One goes to Facebook, which is going to be deleted in 30 days. The other, I think, goes to YouTube. So we're going to check that out. And, hey, I encourage everybody, if you got a rap, man, if you want to say something, there's some really cool free tool stuff that you can do. And, and Facebook, Second Life, oh my God. I think the reason I want to share it is not so much, hey, look what I can do, but like, this is really fun. And, so we're going to conclude this stream. I think the last time I did it was, half a year ago? I hope it's not another half a year before I do it again. This was fun, really cool, and hope it works, because I didn't have real-time monitoring on this. So for anybody who watched this, thanks. I'm glad you could join me on this silly little adventure